One of the main reasons gatherings like this are so important is it brings our tribe together, brings a collection of thought, a collection of development. It helps empower our teams to realise that we're not alone in our practices. I think as chiropractors we can get sucked into being in our own practice, doing our own little thing in our own practice, and I think it's important that we're able to communicate with each other. This message that we're trying to deliver of health from above down, inside out is really more powerful than just what's happening in our own little practice. It's actually about sense of community. It's about taking our message to the masses and also impacting and creating a healthier, happier humanity. I think one of the main reasons that gatherings like the IN8 Summit grow is because people want to be connected to each other and connected to a cause and connected to a purpose. And I think when there's a clear delineation of a purpose within a seminar series and a clear delineation of, in this case, the principles and practices of traditional chiropractic and vitalistic chiropractic, I think it's really important that people gather together for that. So as they do that, there's a momentum shift, and as we have a momentum shift, things grow. I say when people start to move outside their little comfort zone with gatherings like the IN8 Summit, then these gatherings will continue to grow and continue to serve more people as a result. Well, I don't think it's important just for Aussie chiros, it's important for chiropractors all over the world. I think, as I touched on earlier, we're by nature, we're small practices, individual chiropractors within practices. And I think sometimes you can get I suppose constricted and bolted down with the nuts and bolts of what happens in the day-to-day practice and day-to-day challenges in practice. So I think it's really important for us to come together and understand that we all have the same challenges, the same successes, and we bring that sense of community together by gatherings such as this, because if we don't, then what will happen is we'll start to shrink and shrivel as opposed to grow and thrive. But who should be here are anybody who's got a principled chiropractic bone or a principal chiropractic vein in their body should be here. This is all about the science, art and philosophy of chiropractic, and I always talk about how we have a three-legged stool. We can't have one of those stools being shorter than the other or not being there. I say so anybody who's concerned or interested in growing and developing the profession should be here. Anybody who's interested in growing and learning more about the science of chiropractic, the specificity of our art of chiropractic, but also understanding the philosophy of healing and true healing in healthcare should be here. I think obviously there's a momentum here. I think when you've got a momentum with any business or any gathering, I think that generates its own, its own energy. I think it's also important, as we talked about, the sense of community and sense of tribe. I think when you're coming along and meeting up with like-minded people, it empowers you, it inspires you, and gives you certainty. And I think for us to be successful in our own individual practices, we need certainty. We need to be certain in the message we're delivering to our patients and the message we're taking out to our communities. And coming along to gatherings such as the IN8 Summit gives you certainty in what you're doing as a chiropractor and gives you a grounding and a stable and a support network which allows you to grow and allows the profession to grow as a result.